Have you ever felt afraid? Afraid of failing, afraid of rejection, afraid of losing. Fear is real, but listen carefully. Fear is only a shadow, and shadows disappear. When the light of faith enters your heart, what rules your mind rules your life. Negative thoughts are poison, but positive thoughts, they are energy. When you say, I can't, your body weakens. But when you say, I can, for God is with me, something miraculous happens. You become braver, stronger, more alive. Think back for a moment. How many times have you let fear stop you? Perhaps it was a dream you didn't pursue, or words you held back because you were afraid of judgment. Fear steals opportunities, but faith opens doors. Try this every morning. When you wake up, whisper slowly, today, I am not afraid. I am not alone. God is with me. Repeat it again and again until your heart believes it. It's simply, but this is the secret that has transformed thousands of lives. Even the strongest people feel afraid. Fear is not a sign of weakness. It's part of being human. Think about a child learning to walk. They stumble, they fall, sometimes they cry, but they never give up. Why? Because deep inside, they believe they are meant to walk. And after many falls, step by step, walking becomes natural. Your journey is the same. You will stumble. You will face moments where fear tells you to quit. But if a child with no experience and no strength can rise again and again until victory is theirs, how much more can you, with faith in your heart, rise beyond your fears? That same unstoppable power lives in you. And never underestimate prayer. Prayer is not an empty ritual. Prayer is a channel of energy. When you pray with faith, it is as if new power flows into your body. Prayer turns weakness into strength. Prayer turns restlessness into peace. Prayer turns impossible into certainly possible. What would your life look like if you lived without fear for just one day? What decisions would you make? What dreams would you finally chase? That vision is a glimpse of what faith and positive thinking can create. Think of someone standing at the edge of a swimming pool. They want to jump, but fear holds them back. 4 minutes, even hours. They hesitate. But the moment they finally leap, they realize the water isn't as scary as they imagined. In fact, it feels refreshing, freeing. Your dreams are like that pool. Fear makes them look deeper, darker, more dangerous than they really are. But once you dive in with faith and courage, you discover new strength, new freedom, and a joy that was waiting all along. Picture yourself succeeding. Don't see failure, see success. See yourself smiling, standing tall, welcomed with applause. What you imagine will shape your actions, and those actions will become reality. The problem is this. We often quit because we fear failure. But failure is not when you fall. Failure is when you stop trying. Remember, faith is the best medicine for fear. Say it. I can get through this, for God strengthens me. Take a piece of paper tonight. Write down one fear that has been holding you back. Then, beside it, write the words, I will overcome this, because God is with me. Place it where you can see it every day, and watch how your courage grows. It may seem like a small step, but writing it makes your fear visible, and once it's visible, it loses its power. Just like a child who checks under the bed for monsters. The fear that seems so big suddenly looks smaller when faced in the light. Each time you see that note, it's like planting a seed of courage in your mind. At first, it's tiny, but with daily reminders, that seed grows roots. Soon, your thoughts begin to change. and with them, your actions. And one day, without even realizing it, you'll look back and say that fear no longer controls me. That is the quiet power of faith in action. But remember, positive thinking is not an excuse to stay idle. Positive thoughts without action are only empty dreams. But positive thoughts, with faith, combined with the courage to act, that is the key to life-changing transformation. Do not keep this power only for yourself. Speak good words to others. Encourage them. Your words can be medicine. They can be a spark of fire. Positive thinking is contagious. Spread it, and you will see the world around you lifted as well. It has been said, fear knocked at the door. Faith answered, and no one was there. That is the mystery of fear. It looks terrifying from a distance, but the moment you face it with faith, it vanishes. Like mist in the morning sun, it cannot survive the light. When you live with faith, fear loses its power. It no longer dictates your choices, no longer controls your steps. Instead, faith opens doors you once thought were locked, and shows you that most of what you feared was never real in the first place. In the end, true success is not about money or position. You can have all of that, and yet your heart remains restless. True success is peace within, hope in life, love in relationships, and all of it springs from one source, a positive mind built upon faith. So I leave you with this line to carry home. Think good thoughts. Speak good words. Believe with all your heart. Then act with courage. Do this every single day, and you'll see your life change in the most extraordinary way. Remember, light is always stronger than darkness. Don't let shadows hold back your steps. Live with faith, with positive thinking, and you will discover true happiness.